Boom! At the open, our all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watch watching them gain big profits while I'm still in my same big profit. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profit. That TTG money gang, making profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. What a day. What a week. Honestly, what a week. We're sitting here waiting patiently and anxiously for Meta's earnings. Okay, very highly anticipated earnings release coming from Meta. Meta's been trying to get all their expenses in line, in order. They're trying to cut back on their costs so they can get back to some of that revenue growth. We're going to find out it hasn't been working. When they report earnings, we're still waiting. Numbers are not out yet, but what a week it's been. I told you coming into this week, if you saw my live stream on Sunday night, I told you very specifically, don't let last week's lack of volatility lull you to sleep, because this week, volatility was going to surge. You're going to get much bigger moves in the market, much bigger move in the individual stocks. I told you to get your butts in chat. It's Wednesday. We have had seven triple-digit gain option trade opportunities inside of the True Trading Group chat room from myself and some of the other moderators that are in True Trading Group. There is something for everybody in True Trading Group. Like I tell you all the time, I am not the only trader that you're going to be listening to throughout a trading session. There are 9 of us, okay? And collectively as a group, we've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80%. It just so happens that the last 3 days, you've seen 100% gains 7 times so far from the moderators inside of True Trading Group. If you are not inside of chat, or if you're not listening on the mobile app that allows people that work busy full-time jobs or have other responsibilities during the day and can't be in front of the computer, that allows you to follow along with what we're doing in chat, if you're not doing it, plain and simple, it is costing you money. Flat out. Today on this live stream, we're going to break down some of those triple-digit gains. I'm going to introduce you. I'll bring you back on. Many of you already know, of course. But for those of you that are brand new to the channel, I'm going to introduce you to one of those other professional trading moderators that are inside chat, guiding you through each and every single day, who is the one that nailed one of the 100% gainers today inside of chat, making it our 7th of the week. We're also going to obviously cover Meta's earnings when they do come out and go over all of the other earnings. You got Teladoc, you got Roku that have already come out. There's Meta. Meta numbers are out, and it is a huge move to the upside. Oh, my Lord. Okay, look at this action after hours on Meta. Meta just went from 210 to 220, back to 213, now back to 220. Meta is going absolutely crazy right now. After hours, new highs 222, 223, 224, 225. You are seeing Meta rip face right now after hours, guys. 227 new highs on Meta. We're pushing 228. We are still surging, topping out right now 228 and a half, 229 touch new high on Meta. This is an unbelievable move. Coming here at, 229.50 new highs on Meta. It's all about tech. I told you it's going to be all about tech. It's all about tech earnings. Tech earnings are holding this market up while everybody is worried about this First Republic situation. And it's all about these tech names. You just surge all the way to 231 on Meta. It's a revenue beat on Meta, $28.65 billion when the expectation was $27.66. That is a significant, it's over $1 billion beat there on earnings for Meta. Q1 earnings per share, $2.20. The expectation was $2.03, and the beat is over $1 billion beat. Meta Q1 family daily active participants, that's 3.02 billion daily active participants. That's up 5% year over year. Facebook daily active users, 2.04 billion. That is up 4% year over year. So it's a beat all across the board. It's a beat on earnings per share. It's a beat on sales. everybody worried about the recession with an earnings slowdown as far as ad spends. Okay. Shout out to Brett. Also, I got to give a big shout out to Brett for doing 2 days of Meta ad workshops for our mastermind members. So we've got a mastermind program with True Trading Group. And shout out to Brett for hosting 2 days of workshops showing our mastermind members that kind of, run their own businesses, showing them about how to utilize the Meta ad platforms. Meta, these are comments from Meta. Ad impressions delivered across our family of apps increased by 26% year over year. The average price per ad decreased 17% year over year. We expect capital expenditures to be in the range of 30 to 33 billion, unchanged from our prior estimate. We see fiscal year 2023 total expenses of 86 to 90 billion dollars as far as expenses go. And those are numbers that Wall Street can get behind. Those are margins that we can get behind. And that is why the stock is now trading up 11%. This is a huge move to the upside on Meta. Okay. As Meta, which is one of the top performing stocks in the entire market in 2023, continues. Meta sees $3 to $5 billion in restructuring costs related to facilities consolidation charges and severance packages as there's been a lot of layoffs at Meta as they kind of right the ship there and get their costs under control. But this is a very big move to the upside here on Meta. And let's see if that takes the NASDAQ up with it. We'll do a quick check-in on the Qs. And yep, wouldn't you know, look at that pop right there on the Qs as that is lifting all boats. Okay, that tide lifting all boats. A little bit of pop there in the overall market as well. After a big down day in the market, you're getting a little bit of a pop there thanks to Meta. Okay, guys, so there are your earnings there on Meta. It's a huge beat. Okay, beat on top, bottom line, beat on earnings per share, beat on sales. Everything looking good there on the Meta front. We'll go over the game plan and how we're going to trade Meta. I'll cover with you guys a lot of the other companies that come out with earnings, because it's not just Meta. ServiceNow is out, eBay is out, Roku, Wolfspeed, Teladoc. All these companies are coming out with earnings right now as we are speaking. So let's dive in here, folks. If you are unfamiliar with who the hell this guy is in a Yankee hat talking to you, all my Yankee haters out there, I do not accept your apology for hating on my Yankees. It is baseball season, baby. But my name is Michael Edward, and I'm a former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. If you don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that's available to the retail trader today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live. Right here, totally for free. Where myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, one of which you're going to meet here in just a few moments, and other special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, analysis, and trade ideas that can help you become better traders and plain and simple help you guys make money. That's why you're here. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on any one of these live streams. I got an incredible stream in store for you guys here today because we are going to be talking about all the earnings. We are going to be going over the trade of the day today, which is now marks our seventh triple-digit gain in the last 3 trading days. Why should you listen to anything that it is that we have to say on these lives, folks? Because I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working at a fund in New York City, my first job out of college, where I had to go through a 3-month educational training program where professional traders at the firm taught me how to navigate these markets the proper way. I didn't have to watch hours of YouTube videos. I didn't have to read a book. I didn't have to go down the rabbit hole on Reddit. I was taught and trained by professionals. When you guys join True Trading Group, you're going to get a simplified and expanded upon version of that exact same education and training, so you know the proper way how to navigate markets. You'll also be getting access to $5,000 worth of premium stock market tools. These are tools that successful traders use. It gives them more information, allows them to make better decisions, increases their chances of success. If they use them, so should you. The problem is they're expensive, though. If you go to the companies directly, the companies that offer them, you're going to spend about $5 to $6 grand a year. That's a lot of money to ask for someone for a retail trader that's just trying to get themselves started. I know that. That's why we spent years as a company building relationships with these firms so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. There's no upsell for these tools. There's no upsell for our courses either. When you guys join our platform, you get all our courses, you get all our tools, and of course you get the real-time trade alerts from myself and the rest of the moderators that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate as a group of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. And you'll also be able to get access to all of our members. The TTD family, we are represented in over 100 different countries. It is truly a global platform and a global user base here at True Trading Group, and you guys will have access to the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you will ever find. Okay, so again, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams, because flat out, plain and simple, by not being inside of our community, you are costing yourself money. The whole reason why you are on this live stream right now is so that you can make money. You're not here to watch other people make money, right? You are trying to find ways that you can make money. Wish YouTubers would focus on the psychology to lure traders into their platform, not the money. Yeah, that's B. Thomas. Are you a member? I'm just curious if you're a member or not, because we focus on trader psychology so much inside True Trading Group. It's actually members' favorite courses. We have a 2-part curriculum for trader psychology where we actually do focus on the trader psychology aspect of trading. Once you learn charts and you learn indicators, you know, if someone shows you the proper way to read a chart, most people can understand it. But why is it when you look at a chart, you can say to yourself, I think the stock's going to go up, but then you'll somehow still lose money going long, right? Or you still can't implement on what it is that you're trying to do. You can't execute the game plan that you have, because it's all up here. More than 80% of trading is mental, and you learn a lot about yourself as a trader. We have a lot of courses. I'm actually doing a 2-day boot camp on trader psychology coming up here for members of True Trading Group. We actually are going to have a licensed psychologist is actually joining me to go through some educational training and some workshops that I'm going to do a 2-day boot camp for trader psychology to get you guys to think the right way, to get you to have the right perspective, to get you to stop doing the things that you know you're not supposed to do, to start to get you to think and act more like a computer and leave your emotions at the door. You bring your emotions to the trading, that's when you lose money. I always say, trade with emotions, make mistakes, you lose money. You got to keep the emotions out of your decision-making. That is how you guys will be able to become the best version of traders as you possibly can. So I'm not B. Thomas. I'm not sure if you're a member or not, brother, but no, not a member. Okay, so B. Thomas is not a member. Members of True Trading Group, do we or do we not focus very heavily on the trader psychology aspect of trading? B. Thomas, I'll just let members comment. Obviously, I know you're not in chat with us during the day. You're not a member yet. I say yet very specifically because hopefully one day you do decide to join the TTD fam and you'll experience it for yourself. But members, maybe you guys can comment about do we or do we not focus on the trader psychology aspect of trading? So much so we're having a 2-day boot camp where we're having a licensed psychologist is actually going to go through and help our members go through those mental hurdles that you have to overcome, because it's not enough to just look at a chart. Not enough. You got to be right up here. You got to have the right thought process. You got to think the right way. You got to be able to control your emotions. Okay, B. Thomas, you can see some of the comments that are coming through right now, brother, in the comment section. So, like I said, I don't want you guys to take my word necessarily for some of this stuff. I think it's always better when you have actual members and your peers, people that are just like you. I think it's always better to have them answer questions that people have. You know, so we do focus on trader psychology. I know you guys are all here about. All right, I know you guys are all here about that. So. All right, so let's get into the earnings. Let's get into the earnings, guys. So we just covered Meta's earnings. And to go over and to recap Meta's earnings for you guys. Okay, so Meta's earnings, again, to recap, to give them to you, they are a beat on earnings per share, $2.20 versus $2.03 expected, and a sales beat of $28.64 billion versus $27.62 billion. That is a beat across the board there for Meta, and the stock is trading significantly to the upside. So as I break this out, we'll cover Meta's earnings first and what it is that I'm looking for and how I plan on trading it. Your resistance level that you have that I want you all to focus on now is going to be a double top that's up here in the mid 230s. The mid 230s, you're going to see here resistance right there back in February, and then you're going to have resistance right here in the beginning of April. So there's that double top resistance. Okay, there's your double top resistance. And what I'm going to be looking for now, okay, is if we can find support in the low 220s. Okay. So you see here now how we're gapping up. All right. You have resistance here. That's a pivot top from April, but it also lines up with this previous pivot top from May of last year. So there's the previous pivot top from May of last year. That lines up with pivot top here, highs from the month of April. And then you see the double top at 235 from April of last year and February of last year. And then now you see Meta is sitting right in the middle of those two levels. Support down here in the low 220s, call it 222 to 223. Resistance up here at 235. What I'm looking for here, okay, what I'm looking for here is for Meta to find support at 222, 223, and see if that can continue its push up towards 235. But if tomorrow morning comes and we're up at 235, I actually have to start thinking about a potential fade on Meta. I do not know if Meta is going to be able to break through these mid 230s. If you get a gap up high enough, it takes you up into that zone. I'll be looking to actually be short that name. Okay, I'll be looking to be short that name off of it. Daily active users were a beat of 2.04 billion versus 2.01 billion expected. They were able to move their expenses down by 2 billion. Their expenses are 86 to 90 billion. That's their expected range for 2023. And that is down from the initial range of 86 to 92 billion. So they adjusted their expenses from 86 to 92 billion down to 86 to 90 billion. So shaving 2 billion off the top end of their expenses. And that is a beat across the board. And you also have Q2 revenue outlook is also higher than expected. The expectation for Q2 revenue was 29.53. They're expecting anywhere from 29.5 up to 32 billion in revenue for Q2. So guidance is up, daily active users is up, expenses are down, earnings per share is a beat, sales is a beat. Not really one area of these Meta earnings that you can complain about as a shareholder, hence the stock trading up 10% on the back of that. So these are the two levels you want to focus on, 222, 235. Very simple support, resistance. You're smack in the middle. I'm not taking a trade in the middle at 228, but what I will be looking for is longs down around 222 and then shorts up around 235. And those are the two levels that we're going to play tomorrow on Meta, as that will be one of the top stocks on our watch list. Other companies that are coming out with earnings that have already done so, we got to touch upon Roku. Okay, Roku is one that we've actually been trading here this week. This is one of the stocks that we had a triple-digit gain opportunity on. And just to recap that one for you guys, that was the short entry on Roku all the way back here, and we were able to capitalize on this trade to the downside, catching the over 100% gain on put options there for Roku. Those earnings are out, and the stock is flat. That stock is flat. Earnings per share is a slight miss, negative $1.38. Expectation was negative $1.37. They see Q2 revenue a little bit higher than expected, 770 million versus 767.5 million expectations. Active accounts, 71.6 million. That's up 1.6 million from the previous quarter. So they did increase their active accounts by 1.6 million. Nothing really here that stands out for Roku's earnings. Nothing that is phenomenal, but also nothing that is terrible either. Pioneer just came out with earnings. That's PXD. Earnings per share, 521. That is a beat versus 492 expected. Sales of 3.17 billion. That is a miss on sales. They were expecting 3.7 billion. So Pioneer Resources is a miss on sales, but is a beat on earnings per share. So you got a little bit of a mixed bag there for Pioneer. That stock also pretty muted, not having much of a reaction on mixed bag of earnings. Teladoc, another one that just came out with earnings. Teladoc Q1 earnings per share is a beat, negative 42 cents versus expecting negative 51 cents. And the sales are a beat, 629 million versus 618 million expected. Stock trading up 3%. They see Q2 revenue 635 to 660. That's against an expectation of 643. That's right in line. That's right in line with your expectations. So let's see, fiscal year revenue, they see 2.57 to 2.67 billion. That's versus 2.6 billion expected. That's right in line. And earnings per share also right in line. They're expecting 170 negative to 125 negative. The analyst expectations negative 142. Right in line with expectations there. So basically what Teladoc is doing, Teladoc is giving you a range, and the analyst expectations are falling right in the middle of that range. And that's why you don't have too much of a reaction from the stock. Stock's up about 3.5% right now after hours. So those are some of the bigger names, guys, that have come out with earnings here while we are doing this, hitting live. Meta obviously being the biggest one. You also have ServiceNow, which is another big one. ServiceNow came out with their earnings, and this I would say would be kind of wrapping up the bigger name earnings. It is a beat earnings per share, 237 versus 204. Sales are a beat, 2.1 versus 2.08. And they see Q2 subscription revenue, 204 to 204.5 billion expectation. That stock trading up 5%. A nice move higher there for a software, a budding software company. Earnings so far have been good. Earnings so far have been good. You're getting a lot more earnings beats, I think, than people had initially anticipated, especially you take a look at Meta. You take a look at what Microsoft did. These earnings are actually pretty good, much better than people had expected. The market has been selling off so far in the last couple of days, not because of earnings, but selling off because of First Republic. And everybody's worried about First Republic, what's going to happen there. But meanwhile, the earnings picture is still good. Visa came out with earnings. Visa was a beat. You got MasterCard tomorrow. Visa CFO said on the earnings call, the consumer still looks good. That was according to the CFO from Visa. So the earnings much better than people had expected coming into this first quarter. And the guidance going forward is also still holding. Guidance going forward is what everybody really cared about. What do these companies think about the quarters to come and the year to come? If everyone thinks we're going to have a recession, what about the quarters to come? And the earnings so far still not painting that recession picture. These earnings have actually been pretty good. You look at Chipotle yesterday. What recession, you would ask yourself, if you look at Chipotle rocketing to new all-time highs today, trading over $2,000 a share. I thought we were going to get a stock split from Chipotle during their earnings yesterday, but they did not. New all-time highs for Chipotle, over $2,000 a share. So when you take a look at purely based on earnings, guys, purely based on earnings, things are much better than people feared. Meta going back up, testing those after hours highs. After hour highs on Meta are 231.62. Like I said, folks, this will be one of the top stocks on our watch list for tomorrow. All right, one of the top stocks on our watch list for tomorrow. What I'd like to do right now, guys, I want to move through and I want to hit on those are kind of the biggest earnings that were due out here after the bell. I say ServiceNow, Meta, Roku, Teladoc. Those are some of you also had eBay came out, Pioneer Resources. These are some of the bigger names that came out. You got Amazon tomorrow. What I would like to do now, I already gave you my thoughts on Meta. What I would like to do now is bring on one of the other TTG Pro Trading moderators. Like I said, it is not just me inside of True Trading Group. Okay, there are 9 traders that walk you through every trading day. We answer questions. We provide analysis, market commentary, trade ideas. We answer your questions. We give you all of our real-time trade alerts as well. Okay, so you guys know exactly what it is that we're trading. We also tell you what we're going to do before we even do it. So you guys know exactly where our entries and where our orders sit. Okay, so without any further ado, I'd like to bring on Jessica Woodard. Everybody give a big ayo.
Ayo, how's it going?
What's up, Jess? How are you? Listen, I'm just glad that your son had a ride to school today.
I know, right? I know. He didn't have to ride his bike, so he was pretty impressed. He's like, good. My mom took profit. I didn't have to bike to school today.
So funny. So funny. So those that don't know, Jess is a super mom. Okay. Jess is a super mom and finds a way to trade full time while still managing an army of children, and was able to hit a 100% banger today before she had to bring her son to school. Okay. So that is as impressive of a day as you can possibly ask for. And, you know, I talked to everybody on this live stream, Jess, before I brought you on, and we've been red hot inside of chat. Okay, you're talking 7 triple-digit gains in just the last 3 days between a handful of the moderators. It's been an unbelievable week. The volatility has been absolutely crazy, and you nailed one of those triple-digit gains today on Roblox. Walk me through this trade setup. Walk me through, okay, kind of the setup, your analysis, your entries, your exits. What can people learn from this? How can they maybe find a trade idea like this going forward? Just an unbelievable trade.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for those of you that don't know, when I joined True Trading Group, Roblox has always been my baby. And I watch it daily and trade it actively. So this wasn't necessarily on my watch list this morning, but I always have it up on the screen. So when we broke down below the previous day's close on Roblox, yesterday I was watching because, are you on the daily, Mike?
I can go to that was the 3-minute. I'll go to the daily though.
Yeah, if you would go to the daily. So yesterday we broke down through the 200-day moving average on Roblox. And I was watching to see how we would react after we broke down through that level. You do have a lot of support on Roblox down in this area, down around like 38. So on Roblox, what I wanted to see was for us to get down below 38 and then reject at that level. Okay. So if Mike would take it back intraday, you can see right off the bell, we went up to 38 and we rejected there. Intraday, I got on the mic and I said, hey guys, I'm looking at Roblox. It's struggling to get back above the previous day's close. We rejected at 38 resistance. We're flagging. We're bear flagging for those of you that don't know. If you draw a line from the low of the day up to the previous day's close, we formed a beautiful bear flag there. We flagged there with trade line VWAP, previous day's close, and your 38.2 fib. This is like grade A setup, like every day, all day money. So I got on the mic and I told the members I was getting ready to take the trade, where my stop would be, and where I was looking to take my profits. So I entered the trade at 9:46. My entry was 37.48 and my stop loss was 37.75. So I was risking like 25 cents, right? And I knew that if we could break the 100-day moving average, this trade was money. So I even got on the mic and I said, all right, everybody, I entered this trade, but that 100-day moving average really has to break for me to think that we're going to get follow through on this trade. And so we got down into the low of day and I took my first take profit at 37.31. And then we breached that level and I took profit at 37.09 and I got on the mic and I said, okay, so here it is. We broke the 100-day moving average. Now we're going to look for the downside, right? Like just money, like money all freaking day long. This trade was money. And I was like, all right, guys, taking profit at 36.78. That was the next support level I had. And then 36.14. I split up my last tier into 2 pieces just because of the tremendous follow through. You can see once we got through that 100-day moving average, it was like, see ya. So I split up my last piece into 2 and I took it at 36.14. And then my final take profit was at 310. At the end of the day, I took it at 35.65.
Unreal.
It was a monster. Like Roblox literally always comes back and is like, all right, Jess, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Wait, so this is so like 35. Let's see. Wait, the entry was 37.41.
Yeah. 37.48. So I had 27-cent risk.
27-cent risk, and the final take was 35.68.
65.
35.65. That's $1.83. So you risked 27 cents to make $1.83.
It was a monster.
That is so insane. Is that a 7? That's like is that a 7-1 20?
Yeah, almost. It's like
It's like a
6.
7-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
It's
so
crazy.
insane.
It's
That is
crazy
so-
too because, like, briefly, I'll just touch on this. But right before I entered Roblox, I was in the middle of a Sunrun trade, and we were like, I got in that trade right off the bell, which generally I don't do. But I got in right off the bell, and it just sold off. And so I was out of that trade within an hour. And this was one that was on my pre-market watch list. So for those of you who follow that, I post it in the question support tab of our chat room. And a lot of members were able to capitalize on this because I said, look for 2075 to be resistance. And literally got in that trade at 2060. And that was a monster too. That was the first hour of the day. So while we're slaying Roblox, we're also like taking final profit on Sunrun short. It was a great day. Both were over 100% gain if you traded options. So
unreal, unbelievable. I mean, guys, this is like I keep trying to express to viewers on this YouTube channel that the opportunities that are out there on a daily basis, as long as you know what to look for. Like, that's the problem. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, so you say it's so easy to there's all these opportunities. There are, if you know what to look for. The problem is people go on Reddit, they go on Twitter, they go into these random discords, and it's not, you're trying to find like the next mother of all short squeeze. Like, you're not identifying any high probability setups or patterns. The opportunities that are out there are unbelievable. And members of True Trading Group are flat out making money, and they're becoming better traders in this environment because of trades like Sunrun, because of trades like Roblox. Okay, these are the trades that are out there. If you traded options on these, Jess trades the equities. But if you guys traded options,
trade equity.
that was such a perfect layup, Jess. I had to do it. If you guys trade options on these, like I trade the equities also. If you guys trade options on these options went 100%. These options went 100%. So we always talk about like when we enter an equity, like I understand not everybody has the capital to trade, let's say $100 or $200 stock. So whenever we trade in equity, you'll always be alerted to also an option contract that you can trade if you would like to follow a moderator that is in an equity. So this way you guys know, okay, well, if the moderator's shorting the stock at this price, what put option should I go and buy? If a moderator is buying a stock at this price, what call option should I go and buy? And members of True Trading Group are using this analysis, they're using this guidance, and they're flat out making money. And that's why you guys are all here. I don't want you to take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. Members of True Trading Group, sound off in chat right now. Type the $ in chat right now if you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders. If you guys hit on Roblox, on Sunrun, sound off in chat. Tell me how you did. You know Jess wants to know.
Let's see it. Let's see
Sound
who
it
made
off.
money.
Sound it off. Type those $, guys, if you're making money here with True Trading Group. I mean, this seven triple-digit gains in 3 days.
It's nuts. It's like literally people are probably like, what in the world is even going on here? Like, it's crazy.
It really is. It really is. You know, it's like, I don't know what else. I honestly don't know what else to say to people that are viewers on these live streams that are not yet members. Because you see how many people are typing the $. I mean, these are your peers, right? Adam said it earlier. Adam said it perfectly earlier. If you're not actually part of the community, it seems fake. It seems fake. It seems like there's no way that these are the trades that this community and this group of traders are making. And then you come on a live stream and you see the members that are in True Trading Group, members of True Trading Group. People go, oh, these are bots. These are bots typing the $. These are bots. They're not bots. These are real people that are just like you. Over 1,000%. I'm so happy, Yemisi, that you caught that end phase trade. I'm so happy you caught that end phase trade because I didn't get filled. I was so happy that you caught that 1,000% gain. That's absolutely insane. And that's the same $2,000 in 1 hour for Dr. Activator. You know, and that's the thing. Just caught Sunrun. There was weakness there in the solar sector. You know, Enphase had a disaster of an earnings report, and the whole solar sector got crushed with it. And Jess said, okay, sympathy play, resistance level on Sunrun. Sunrun's a solar company. Enphase just had terrible earnings. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to short the crap out of Sunrun. And she got in that trade aggressively off the open, had high conviction in her analysis, and just pressed that thing and nailed it. Mike, I made my first independent trade today after learning confidence with you guys and got a 50% gain. Saeed, that is what I'm talking about. That's what I love. Yes, listen, you can follow Jess's trades. You can follow my trades. You can follow the other moderators' trades. We tell you what we're going to do before we do it. But our goal, our true goal, is for you to get to a point where you have enough confidence to pull the trigger on your own trade ideas. Because that's when you're going to become the best. That's when you'll become the best version of the trader that you possibly can, is when you have the ability to identify the setups, but you also have the confidence to pull the trigger. And that is what we're going to teach you. We're here to teach you how to become entrepreneurs. We're here to teach you how to become full-time traders. We're here to teach you how to generate that extra stream of income. We're here to help you reach your goals. I'm not here to say join True Trading Group and you're going to become a millionaire in 30 days. Join True Trading Group so you can buy a mansion. Join True Trading Group so that you could quit your job in 14 days. Okay, dude, I love the watch list on the platform. Luis Garcia, I got to say this about Luis Garcia. Luis says, I love the watch list. Yeah, so first of all, every day, the moderators and I tell you what stocks we're focusing on with exact game plans of how we're going to trade them. Okay, this is the stock that's on our watch list. This is the price we're going to short it. So you already know when a stock gets this price, the moderator is going to short the stock. When the stock gets to this price, the moderator is going to buy the stock. You know what the game plan is before the day even starts. This way, you can just laser focus in instead of getting lost amongst the thousands of stocks that are moving during the day and trying to chase every single shiny object. Stay focused. Stay lasered in. The moderators do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, so you know where at least you know where we believe that the opportunity lies. Right? You know where the opportunity lies. And Lewis, I got to point this out to Lewis. And Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong. Lewis has been a member of True Trading Group for 2 days. Today was his second day. Lewis, correct me if I'm wrong. Today was Lewis's second day in chat. He's already made back half of his membership fee. True or false? True or false, Lewis? Am I saying something incorrect? Has been a member for 2 days. Made his membership fee back, made bank the first day. There you go. Made bank the first day. Because you don't have to guess. You don't have to guess what professional traders are going to do. You know what we're going to do.
Well, and that's what's awesome, Mike. Like this Sunrun trade, this didn't just happen today. Like we've been talking about this trade for weeks. Like weeks. And I told members, like, you have to be patient. You have to wait for it to play out. I'm honestly waiting for ENPH's earnings. And I was in STR, I think last night or the night before, and we were going over the whole game plan for this trade. Like, if ENPH beats, this is what I'm going to look for in Sunrun. And if ENPH misses, this is what I'm going to look for. But based on the pattern I've been following for the last couple weeks on the daily, I'm looking for more downside. Boom, like it comes to fruition. That time and energy doesn't just happen in the morning. Like we're pouring into you guys all day and even after hours and going over plans and like, how can we capitalize off, like maybe you don't like to, trade ENPH and like literally it gives me anxiety. So I don't, but I trade Sunrun and like that's my jam, right? So I trade Sunrun based off of ENPH's earnings. And like these are things that we teach you in True Trading Group. And that's just it's awesome to see the members taking that like Lewis, like it's amazing. It's incredible that they take that, apply it, and like they're making money like right away. It's super cool.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And I got a question for you, Jess, because I mean, you came into chat today, just guns blazing, absolutely crushed it. Then come on the live, break it down. You're talking about bear flags, Fibonacci, trade line, VWAP, perfect setup. And listen, before I go any further, if anybody's on this live and you don't know what the hell we're talking about, don't get discouraged. Don't get frustrated. If it sounds like a foreign language to you, you will learn all of these things as a member of True Trading Group. Okay. You will learn, we will teach you, what does a grade A setup look like? This is all we do during the day. The moderators and I search the markets to find grade A setups. A grade A setup has a 70 to 75% probability of working itself out in one particular direction. Okay. So it's not about predicting the future. It's about finding the highest probability of success that we can possibly find. That is trading. So we will teach you how to identify what those setups look like. And then it's up to you to have the patience to wait for those setups and then attack them when you see them, and attack them every single time. Just like when you're playing poker and you get dealt pocket aces, you've got to press, you've got to raise, because it's the highest probability of you winning the hand. When you see a grade A setup like Jess saw on Roblox and Jess saw on Sunrun, you press it because it's the highest probability of you making money. So Jess, going back to that trade setup, right? Spoken like a true professional. You had to have been trading for what, 10 or 15 years, I'd probably, right? To have that type of analysis.
Well, actually, I joined True Trading Group 2.5 years ago. So I learned everything I know from this platform. And I don't know if she's here or not, but what's kind of wild about the domino effect in this is, like, I learned everything I know from this guy right here and this platform. Like, everything I know, like, how I've become the trader I am has been because of what they've provided on the platform. And I just had to put in the work, right? And there were times that it was hard, and that it is hard. I mean, trading's not an easy profession, but we have this community to support each other and to help each other get better each and every day. And what's crazy is, like, watching Chai as a moderator now, like, I remember doing a one-on-one with her. And I was thinking, like, this is wild. Like, this is wild, because I did a one-on-one with you.
Yep.
She did a one-on-one with me. And so it's just like, we're just all helping each other become bosses. And this is the coolest freaking job I've ever had in my life. Like,
I love it.
I got to call James today and be like, hey, babe, it was 10:15, mind you. I was like, hey, babe, I made your whole day's wages already. And he was like, what?
No, honey, I've been working for 1 hour and
I've been working so hard.
as you go outside and just go sit in the sun, get a little iced tea or something.
Take the kids to school, you know, like, make it look like it's this easy ordeal. But no, seriously, you guys, like, with hard work and you applying yourself into everything that's offered here, the curriculum, like the workshops, the webinars, I know we have a few coming up. We have Palooza on Saturday. Like, there is so many ways to do better and become better each day. You just have to apply yourself, and you have to invest in yourself. And I chose to do that in one of the hardest parts of my life. And I have zero regrets. I have zero regrets, because it's changed my life. It's completely changed my life. And the way that I look at my future, like, I have way bigger goals than I did when I joined True Trading Group. And I just can't even believe it's only been 2.5 years. I can't even believe it.
I'm so proud of you. It's so impressive. It's so impressive watching, you know, the development. It's so impressive watching the success. And like I said, folks, if, you know, Jess joined True Trading Group, didn't even know what VWAP was, you know, 2.5 years ago. And now here she is executing trades like this, having thousands of traders from all around the world in 100 different countries in the TTG community help, you know, follow along with her analysis and follow her on her trades and capitalize on these monsters. So just, it's unbelievable. We got Jason Gardner says, you guys want to sign me up? Yeah, sure, Jason, we do. But Adam actually has some bad news to share with people before I actually get into it. Let me see how many people on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group. Can you guys do me a favor and just type TTG if you guys, oh, look at that. We got Octospy says, I made my wife's monthly salary today. Octospy, congratulations. That's incredible.
Awesome.
That's incredible. So let me see. If you guys are not members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Just type TTG in chat, please. I want to see who's watching live right now that's not a member so we get a better idea. Been watching on and off for almost a year. I just joined this morning. Yes, Michael Ridings. Congratulations, man. Welcome to our family. What made you pull the trigger, Michael? Michael Ridings said, I've been watching a year on and off. I just joined this morning. Michael, I'm wondering what made you finally decide to pull the trigger? And the rest of you that are not members, just go ahead and type TTG. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, I'd like to see how many people are on here that are not members. But Michael Ridings, I'm curious, what made you end up pulling the trigger? If you don't mind me asking. Just go ahead and type TTG, guys. If you're not members, don't be shy. I'd like to see who we have on here that is not part of the community. And then, Michael, you can comment in chat. Let's see. We got Amrit Paul, Denise, Jason, Kimchi. Welcome. Adrian. Gold Miner. Yes. I was the same, Michael. I love it here. Yeah, Gold Miner just joined recently, about a week and a half ago, or one or 2 weeks ago, Gold Miner at this point, and has been watching the YouTube channel for well over a year on and off. 100%, 5 days in a row for Road to Success. Great job. Time to make a change, do shift work, and it's taking its toll. Michael, it is time to make a change, man. It is time to make a change. You know, a lot of people have set forth a lot of goals for themselves. And, you know, if you guys have still not been able to achieve what you're looking for, everyone keeps saying tomorrow. You know, there are, I was 10K downside before joining TTG a little over a month ago. Today, I'm just $2,100 away from becoming profitable. Yes, Angel. That's what guys, look at that. Angel was down $10,000. I don't know, Angel, if you were part of another group or you were just trading on your own. Joined TTG a month ago, has already made back $8,000. Is $2,100 away from becoming profitable. It's out there for you. It's right in front of your face. You're right. It's right in front of your face. It's right here. We are right here. You know, other groups, you know the difference. Other groups come on, right? Like other programs, they come and they promote their P&L. They're like, look at how much money I made. Look how good of a trader I am. In True Trading Group, we promote our own members. We tell you how our members are doing. We promote their success. We promote their P&Ls. Because you're not joining True Trading Group to watch me make money. You're not joining True Trading Group to watch Jess make money. What good is it if we make money if you can't? I'm sure many of you have tried following other traders in the past. And even though that trader might make 10 grand in a day, you lose money. How's that possible? If you're just trying to follow this person, just because, you know, you have to be able to teach it. You have to be able to explain things. You have to be able to inform people so they feel comfortable in the positions that they are in. You know, consistency is key. You know, the first Wednesday of every month, we're doing red to green workshops. Okay. The first Wednesday of every month, we're going to be doing red to green workshops also for people that are struggling, right? We talk about all of our members that are having success on here, but not every single member is obviously killing it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like 100% of our 10,000 members are all killing it. No, there's still some members that are struggling, but we hold red to green workshops the first Wednesday of every month. We hold red to green workshops. I am down 160K. Joined in October. I made back 30K, slowly getting there. Thanks, TTG. Lisa Starling, one step at a time. You know, I'm not sure how you ended up losing the 160K, but I'm glad that you're starting to now make that money. But you already made back 30 grand. I mean, let's just keep one step in front of the other and we'll get you back to where you need to be. What's a red to green workshop? I have never attended. So Colin Brown, the red to green workshops are where we do these like 2-hour long workshops where members that are struggling submit questions and topics that they're having a hard time with. And moderators will then hold a 2-hour workshop covering those specific topics and those specific lessons. It's totally free. There's no additional cost for it. If you're part of our community, it's open to everyone. I mean, even if you are successful, you can still come to the Red to Green workshop. But our goal there is to get the traders, the members that are still struggling, get them together. What are you struggling with? Let's do a live workshop on those things specifically. And that's how we help turn you around and get you headed back in the right direction and get you from red to green. Jorge Garcia says, I'm coming from Warrior and dang, TTG makes so much sense, and having someone to answer your questions all day long. Shug makes my day for real. Reminds me of my old man. He's to the point. Yes, exactly.
Shug makes my day too.
Yes. he makes everyone's day. Mike, seriously, I'm so grateful to be part of this family. I'm learning so much, and I am not even trading the whole day because I trade while I am at work. It's incredible. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. I think a lot of people realize or don't realize that you can do this even though you guys are working, you guys have full-time jobs, and you guys are busy. Just because you're working, you have a full-time job doesn't mean that you can't do this. We're not scalpers. Like, we're not in and out within 30 seconds or 2 minutes. Our day trades last several hours, and then we swing trade as well. So we day trade and we swing trade in true trading. We trade stocks, we trade equities. We trade options, we trade stocks, we trade everything, right? Small caps, mid caps, large caps, we do it all. So it's a big misconception to think that you can't do this unless you're in front of your computer. Now, you might see someone on YouTube and say, oh, look, this person made 20 grand. I'm going to follow them. Yeah, but that person might be getting in and out within 90 seconds. You can't do that if you're teaching a classroom full of 10-year-olds, or if you're driving a cop car, or you're in a courtroom, or you're at a construction site, or you're out on a military base and you get called out to go. So you can't do it. Right? So, like I said, though, guys, we do have some bad news, and I want to bring on my business partner and co-founder of TTG, Adam, to talk to you guys. Do you actually teach, or do we get a library where we have to struggle to learn on our own? Denise. Okay, Denise. Members. Denise, I'm not going to answer this question. I'm let members answer the question for you. Members. Denise would like to know, do we actually teach, or do they have a library where they have to struggle to learn on their own? Denise, read the comments that members say, because what matters is what members' experiences have been. That's what matters. Teach all day, live, teach all day long. They teach you. You have a professional all day by your side, right? Amazing amount of teaching. They teach all day, so much insight and wisdom and nuggets. It's really amazing. I get live teaching from the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep. Yes, we also do have a library. So it's funny because the answer technically, Denise, we have both. The mods and I, we teach you all day long. Okay. So the mods and I are with you from before the market opens up until the market close. All of us are with you the whole day. We're not gone after an hour or two and you're left to just fend by yourself. We also hold live workshops during the week. We hold live boot camps. We've got actually this Saturday, we have a 12-hour long virtual training workshop called Trader Palooza, where every hour on the hour, we go from like 8:30 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. And every hour, a different one of our professional traders does a different workshop on a different topic. So you can kind of hop in and attend whatever workshop that you want. We have a 2-day option boot camp in May. We got a 2-day trader psychology boot camp in June. We do small private study groups every Thursday. We've had these after-hour workshops basically every day inside of chat. We do live teachings with you constantly. But then we also have our courses. And the courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund. And then there's a video library where all of these workshops that I told you about, they're all recorded. And then they're loaded up into the video library. So you can go back and watch them. You can watch previous ones that we've done before you became a member. And you can watch, you can rewatch those workshops whenever you need a refresher on something. There's like 600 hours of workshops that are in our video library, but we teach you every single day. We do live trainings, live workshops, nonstop. We can watch screens all day. Yeah, exactly, Lewis.
What's really cool, Mike, is like not just are we there all day, like sharing our screens and going over commentary and stuff, But I know before I became a moderator, like the members' ideas and what they're looking at are fire. Like the members are helping members all day. So like there's always somebody conversing ideas or like going over like you comment a chart and they're like, well, this is what I see. And it's awesome because we've all been through the same courses and like we all have an idea of like what to look for. And so we share those ideas. And it's super cool to see like members taking commentary from other members and like killing the like we can't be everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Like we as moderators cannot be in 15 things at once, right? Like so it's really cool because not only are we there live with you all day, but all the members are helping members and they're live with you all day also.
Yeah,
You know?
sure. Absolutely. Good point. You know, the members are absolutely phenomenal. Jason Garner says, I think this is for me. Jason, I know this is for you, brother, but I do have bad news. I want to bring on Adam. Adam is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Guys, give a quick AO to Adam. He's got some bad news for you guys. Adam, what's up? Talk to us.
Why would you say it like that?
I don't know. That's what you see. You told
Why
me
would you say? Give a
told
big
me
AO to
you got
Adam.
bad
He's got some bad news for you guys. Get on here.
you told me you've got bad news. Tell me the bad news.
No, you know what it is.
I know, but I just found it out. So you said you wanted to tell him, so I'll let you tell him.
All right. So last night we came on here and we said that we would have laptops. We do not. We do not have laptops for today. I am told that I'm not sure we're going to get laptops going forward for a little while. So Michael explained what we've been doing, but we've been doing this. We started an open enrollment last night, and we said that we had 50 spots for open enrollment and that we would have laptops the whole time. We don't have laptops today. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to get them tomorrow or the day after that. If you signed up for True Trading Group before this live stream and you saw a laptop in your cart, I will make sure that I go out and Mike will help me with it. Obviously, we spoke about it. And we'll make sure to personally buy you that laptop. If it wasn't, if you saw it in your checkout. So don't worry about it. You know, but as far as going forward tonight, we don't have it. And I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get it tomorrow either. So because of that, what I'm going to do is as follows. I told Mike, I said, why don't we do this since there's no laptops and we told them all that there would be laptops for the rest of the week. Why don't we just drop the price down from, we were going to do it at 1,100 with a laptop.
Yeah.
So we'll do it at 900 without a laptop.
Without the laptop. Yeah. So basically, the way we've got relationships with wholesalers. So when we do have laptops, we give them out to you guys because it's, we get great pricing on them when we buy them in bulk. But turns out we're not going to be able to secure them from our wholesaler. But if you signed up with one in your checkout cart, we'll just cover it at retail and just eat that. But for tonight, we'll give the membership away for 900 instead of 1,100, and you guys can save $200 on your membership. The normal price is $2,212. You could have got it for 1,100 with the laptop, but since we don't have laptops, we're going to give it to you guys for just the 900, which is well over a 50% discount. I don't even know what that is. What is that, Adam?
It's 59%.
50. Wow, that is a 59% discount, guys. So without the laptop, it's $900. And we've got this open enrollment going right now.
Yeah, explain that. So what we'll do is I'm going to proceed like we are not going to get any more laptops. So if you were one of the ones that signed up for a laptop, or not signed up for a laptop, but signed up and got a laptop, good for you. I don't think we're going to get any more anytime soon.
Yeah, that wasn't a promise. That wasn't a promising discussion we had with them today. But,
nope.
Yeah.
So
here
what we'll do is we'll walk the price up like we said, but we'll start it here because I don't think we're going to have any laptops.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. So basically, let me explain what you guys are doing. If you guys want to join for the 900, you can go to ttgoffer.com now and claim one of the 40 spots that we have left for open enrollment. So what we're doing with open enrollment, True Trading Group has grown very, very quickly and has grown a lot over the last couple of years. And we've gotten to a point where the mods and I put forth a ton of effort, a ton of time, a ton of energy, and obviously in teaching everyone and being there with us, so much to the point where our members sometimes yell at us and tell us to get out of here and go spend time with our families. That's how much energy we put towards this platform and helping people reach their goals. But I want to make sure that the people that are joining True Trading Group are joining with the same goals and values that we have. I don't want someone to join True Trading Group that wants to treat the stock market like a casino. If all you want to do is join and talk about the next mother of all short squeeze, you want to complain about some phantom ghost short shares in Panama somewhere, you want to talk about how much you hate Citadel and all these different things, that's all you want to talk about, True Trading Group is not for you. You want to actually make money. You want to make real money. You want to actually be with a group of professional traders that are successful at what you are trying to accomplish instead of just, messing around on Reddit somewhere. And you actually want to treat the stock market like a business and get business results from it instead of treating it like a casino. You treat it like a casino, you'll get casino results. And what's the one thing we all know about a casino? You might win once in a while, but over time, you're not profitable at the casino. And that's the same thing that's been going on with a lot of your brokerage accounts. Okay. So I want to make sure that you are wanting to learn a skill and want to gain knowledge that can generate additional income for you and your family, but also help you make better decisions for the future. And if that is what you are trying to accomplish, then I want you guys to be part of True Trading Group. So after open enrollment is done, there's 40 spots left for open enrollment, then we're going to close it.
Right. So real quick, the 900 price point is really inexpensive. What I'm going to do is I'm only going to allow 10 spots out of the 40 for that.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So then tomorrow the price will go to 950 and then it'll go to 1,000 the day after. And we're going to raise it by $50 a day.
Okay. That makes sense. So, all right. So the next 10 people can get the $900 price point. Then we'll move it to 950. We're doing this just because we don't have the laptop. But that's lucky for you guys. You guys get an extra $200 off. The membership was $1,100 yesterday. Now you guys can grab it for $900 just without the laptop. But after we close open enrollment, so after the 40 spots are gone, the only way you can join True Trading Group's platform would be you would have to join our trial. And then after your trial, you would have to apply to become an annual member. And then we may or may not accept you depending upon, your interaction and our experience with you as a trial member. And then at that time, the price of the membership will be around, $1,800. Yes, Jess, the answer is yes for that. So that is how we're going to do the membership going forward. And that's how we can control kind of the growth and make sure that the people that we're allowing into the platform all share the same goals and share the same vision. And that's how we'll do it. So there's 40 spots left for open enrollment. We started yesterday with 50 spots. We're down to 40 spots. But the next 10 people that go to ttgoffer.com, you guys will get the $900 price point. After 10 people join, the price will bump to $950. And then we'll bump it to 1,000. So the next 10 people who go to ttgoffer.com can get it for the 900. There's no upsell for courses or tools. You pay the 900, you get access to the courses, you get access to the tools. I don't give you half of the solution. All right. You don't go to college and then you go and you get your chemistry book and they give you half the book. Right. We give you all of the content that you guys need. Now it's an all-inclusive membership. Joe, why don't you post the link actually in chat for the syllabus? Because when you guys join, you get every course. It's a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. It's that 3-month educational training program that taught me how to become a trader the proper way. I was taught by true professionals, not, a bunch of idiots on Reddit. I was taught by true professionals on Wall Street. So you're going to get access to that same level of education. It's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. You guys get access to all of those courses. You don't join and then all of a sudden there's VIP courses that cost another $1,000. We don't play games like that. If you're going to commit to our platform, we're going to commit to you. You get access to every course and every tool. The tools are important. These are tools that successful traders use that gives them more information that allows them to make better decisions. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. That's $1,000 on its own. If you go to Benzinga right now on your own, you're going to spend $1,000 a year to get access to their real-time newsfeed, and congressional trading data. You have both of those things on our platform when you join for $900. Some of you might pay for Benzinga already. We worked out deals with these companies to have their products on our platform. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get Trading View's charting software. Trading View charges $600 for their premium charting software. It's included when you join True Trading Group. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. It streams on our platform every day, so you know what are the best stocks for you to be focusing on. A simulator from ET&A lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, futures with fake money, but real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses before you risk your hard-earned money. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans once you get more comfortable and want to create your own custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, a trading journal that tracks all your trades and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. Some of you pay for Trading View, VUE, which is a journaling software. Some of you may pay for that already. It's included when you join our platform. You get a social sentiment scanner that tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold on a particular stock. The watch list every day. We publish the watch list. We tell you what stocks we're looking at. We tell you exactly the game plan on how we plan on trading them, where we're going to buy, where we're going to sell. You guys get access to all this for $900 here today, but it's only for the next 9 people. Jason, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family, Jason. Now we're down to 9 spots for the $900 price point. There are 9 spots left. Go to ttgoffer.com to claim your spot. If you are currently a trial member, you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, you guys want this deal, you must send us a text message. We have to whitelist your email. The phone number to text is 786-505-4049. Again, 786-505-4049. Okay? The number's at the bottom of your screen. If you are a previous trial, or previous member, you want to join at the 900 price point, text that number. We will, awesome. That was Jason Gardner. Jason Gardner says, thank you. I'm excited. Everybody, welcome Jason, man. Jason is the newest member of the group. I'm excited to have you part of the team, Jason. I really, really am. I look forward to
Jason.
Yeah. Look forward to communicating with you tomorrow in chat.
We have so many Mikes and Jasons.
We do. I mean, they're common names. Very common name. We do have a lot of them. We do. We do have a lot of them. So there you guys have it. All right. Go to ttgoffer.com. All right. And get your spot for the $900. And if you guys have any questions, don't be shy. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. If you have questions about me, you have questions about the mods, about the courses, about the tools, about anything, you guys could send us a text message. I also, listen, I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but I back them up. And when you commit to True Trading Group, we commit right back to you. So if you guys join True Trading Group, I offer you a double your money back guarantee. Jason, you may not have known this, but you're going to like this one too. And anyone else that's maybe on the fence, you're going to like this too. I challenge you all. Okay. I honestly do, because I know I talk a big game. I'm not oblivious to that fact. We back it up with our own money. Here's the deal. If you join True Trading Group, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, do those 3 things. If you cannot make the $900 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, you can make the $900 back. I'll give you back $1,800. It's a double your money back guarantee. I will give you double what you are paying to join our platform if you are unable to make the $900 fee back at least once. I can do that. Very simple reason why I can do that. I see the results that members have. We've only had to give a refund to roughly 2.51% of our members since 2016. 78% of our members renew their membership or have upgraded to become lifetime members of our platform. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with well over 2,000 reviews. If we had a 15% or 20% refund rate, if only 28% of our members were renewing their membership, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. We would go out of business. The numbers don't lie. The members don't lie. Their successes speak for themselves. And that's why I am confident enough to offer a double your money back guarantee when you guys join True Trading Group. Go to ttgoffer.com. Go to ttgoffer.com. All right. If you guys have questions, just text us 786-505-4049. Phone number's right there at the bottom of the screen. Adam's having a lot of fun today.
Doug, what do you need, baby? What do you need?
I don't need anything.
All right. What can I do for you, Van?
I don't need anything. I don't need anything.
All right.
I didn't know if,
It's
that was a person or
a
not.
Wednesday. It's a Wednesday.
Was that a person that you're typing in chat, or
No.
just swarmed around with all the other nonsense so I can't follow what's going on?
Aw.
I didn't know if that was a person or not.
It's not. It's a power tool. We gotta welcome Ali.
Ali, welcome to the family. Everybody, welcome Ali, newest member of the group. So there's 8 spots left now, guys, for the $900 price point. All right, so if you guys want to claim, it was $1,100 last night. It's $900 here today, so grab one now. But there's only 8 spots left at $900. Then it bumps to $950. Save yourself the $50. Go to ttgoffer.com. Claim yours today. Does anybody have any questions for me based on anything you saw with earnings, anything about the Roblox trade, anything about the Sunrun trades, or anybody has questions for Jess about the trades, or anything, questions for me about anything in general? Now would be the time to ask before we get ourselves prepared and ready for what is surely to be a wild and crazy day tomorrow. And don't forget, you got Amazon earnings tomorrow. And then it's Fed. I can't believe it's the Fed meeting next week. I feel like we just had. I can't believe it's already the next Fed meeting. It's like time is flying. This year is flying by. It's already going to be May.
Well, and what's nuts about you saying like the volatility, don't let that lull you. Just like we have had the best, like I don't feel like it's ever really slowed down since last year. Like we've always had something.
It really hasn't. You're right, Jess. I mean, you've only had like a couple of days of like a lull in volatility. Like you really have. It's only been a handful of days where, the market maybe didn't really move a lot for, a couple of days. But after like 3 or 4 days, then all hell breaks loose again. And you get this wild, crazy sell-off or this big rally. I mean, it's like, I think just because there's just so many catalysts going on to create these opportunities for us. I mean.
And what's nice about those breather days is it allows like a lot of individual names to set themselves up for trades.
Yeah.
So that when the volatility does come in, I mean, it gives you that time to, get your plans ready and chart everything out and then capitalize on the volatility. So like you need those days in between. Honestly, it's healthy for the market.
It's a really good point. It's also good to identify, like taking those times and really identifying the relative strength and relative weakness on particular stocks, when you get those slowdown type of days and those levels become a little bit more clear and you put the work in. You guys, you're not always trading when you're trading, and Weedspan, if you're here, shout out to you. You're not always trading when you're trading. And sometimes you have to know as a trader, you've got to know when to press on the gas and push it 6th, 7th gear. And other days you have to know when to pull back in 1st gear, maybe even drop it back down to neutral. And that it all comes back to what I was talking about earlier about what you guys will learn as a member is how to identify an A+ setup and what's the difference between an A setup, a B setup, or a C setup. and training yourself to stay away from all the C setups, okay, and having the patience to wait until you see the A plus setup. And when you see it, you attack it. And that doesn't, maybe one day you make a handful of trades, maybe another day you make one, or maybe you make none. There's nothing wrong with not making any trades on a particular day. If you didn't see an A plus setup, you don't have to trade every single day, multiple times a day, in order for you guys to generate a very nice P&L by the end of the month. And that, I think, is where, again, lean on the moderators, guys. We're here for you. Lean on our analysis, lean on our thoughts about if the markets are up, down, if we think it's going to be a quiet day, if we think this is a big day to push. Like, lean on the stocks that our analysis and the stocks that we're focusing on and where we're buying and where we're getting short. And that way we will find ourselves as a community and as a group, we'll find ourselves in some of the best positions to profit during a trading day. No different than what you saw today. No different than the 7 triple-digit gains that we've seen so far just in the first 3 days.
It sounds so fake.
I know, it does. It really does sound fake. Members, true or false? Have we or have we not hit 7 triple-digit gains if you traded the options on all 7 of those stocks? Did we or did we not have 7 triple-digit bangers? True or false? I'll let members just answer. It sounds fake. It really does. It sounds fake. I didn't make 7, but throughout the moderators, all of us combined, okay, a handful of our moderators, okay, have been able to hit triple-digit gains throughout the course of just the first 3 days of the week.
I've even been able to hit the whoa.
And what's wild is somebody was like, Jess, we haven't heard from you the last couple of days. So for those of you that don't know, I have 3 kids and I own 2 other businesses on top of being a moderator for True Trading Group and day trading. And we've had some stuff going on with our other business. And I've had a lot of one-on-ones with members who are like in the transition period from going like from working but knowing how to trade and kind of that transition. And a big part of that is just trusting and knowing that if you're not active in the market today, there's tomorrow, there's next week. Like, take the time that you couldn't trade today and put it into doing homework, because tomorrow you might have a free day and you could crush it. Like, today I wasn't expecting to have these 2 100% gainers. Like, that wasn't something that I was like, oh, my day's just going to be fully open, but it worked out that way.
Wait, that's 8.
Yeah,
that's 7. It's 8. I forgot about Sunrun.
Yeah.
8. It's not even 7. It's 8. Oh my God. You had Sunrun and you had Roblox.
Yep.
I had Coinbase and Roku, and Shai had Palo Alto and Tesla.
And then Chris Toner had.
Oh my God, it's 9. And Chris Toner had GM.
Yep.
Oh my God. Chris Toner. Okay. So my 2, Jess's 2, and Shai's 2 were day trades. Chris Toner, I can't believe this. It's 9. Chris Toner's was a swing trade. So Chris Toner is one of our other professional trading moderators. He's been trading options for over 20 years. Has been supporting himself and his son for 2 decades. And he swing trades options. And Chris Toner on Monday bought GM put options at 80 cents and got out of them today at $1.60. And that's 100% gain right there for GM. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been fire. But that's my point. And Gio is another one of our moderators. He scalps the SPY, but he made a really great point. Don't chase stuff. Have a plan. It's just like when you cook a meal. This resonated with me so much. When you cook a meal, you have to know your ingredients. You have to know what goes into it, or it's going to taste like crap. Right? And same thing with trading. If you don't know your ingredients in trading and you don't do that work that goes into those trades, they're going to be crap, right? You have to do the work that goes into executing a trade like this. And honestly, when you do it every day, it becomes, something like, oh, I see the setup or that. But these are stocks we look at all the time. There's a lot of other work that goes into putting out this analysis for these types of trades. And it's really cool because the fact that we have so much diversity, right? So my trades are intermediate generally. And then Chai's trades are advanced. like, Mike, you just can slay everything. Like Chai said, everybody wants to be like you. And then, like, you have Toner, whose swing trades, like, you could follow his trades working a full-time. Like, there's so much diversity. They were all 100% gains or over. So, like, just keep that in mind, regardless of what you do or where you are in life. If you invest in yourself and you join True Trading Group and you go through the courses and you put in the time and the effort, there is so many different moderators with different styles who are willing to teach you, who are willing to help you, who are willing to answer your questions. You just have to put in the work and the effort. And that's how I got to this place. Like, it didn't just happen. This wasn't just something that was like, wow, Jessica's a day trader. Like, I had to work hard to get to this point. And if you're willing to do that, we have everything for you. We have everything for you. You have to put in the effort, though. So let me just tell you, if it weren't for this platform and the diversity for me to figure out who I even was as a trader, like, that's what this is about. That's what this is about. And having 9 triple-digit gainers that are all completely different trades.
Yeah.
That's fire. Like, that is fire.
So crazy. It's been in a 3-day span. It's so insane.
Crazy.
It's so insane. Well, Jess, thank you so much for coming on here and spending the time with me and the rest of the viewers. Congrats on a monster of a day. Congrats members that capitalize on Jess's home runs today. And those are home runs, plural. So congratulations. Excellent trading today, Jess. Thanks for joining me. I will be sure to see you in chat, obviously, as always, tomorrow. Everybody give a huge ayo.
Well, there it is.
Oh my God, Jess, I almost fell out of my chair today when you played that song on the microphone. We all have our own little sayings when we hit home runs, and Jess's whoop, there it is. And she actually played the song on the microphone when she took her final piece of profit. It was absolutely hilarious.
All right, guys, I'll see you in chat tomorrow. And
Yes.
Congratulations, fam, who caught Sunrun and Roblox. Let's do it again.
Yes. Awesome. Good stuff, Jess. Congrats. I'll see you tomorrow. Great job. Well, folks, there you have it. It's another day in the books. You know, it's been a wild and crazy month. It's been a crazy year. I mean, I'm just so proud of the trading that has been going on inside of our community. To have 9 triple-digit gains on options. Again, this is if you're trading the options on these 9 trades went 100%. You didn't, Coinbase, Roku, Roblox, the stocks didn't go 100%. The options did. And
real quick, let's welcome Muhammad Al. 7 left. Muhammad Al,
welcome. 7 spots left. Muhammad Al, welcome. So here's the deal. 7 spots left at $900. It's 59% off our normal price. Once 7 more people join, the price will then be $950. Okay, so we have no laptops tonight. That's why we're giving you the price at $900. It was $1,100 yesterday. You guys are lucky to get it here today for $900. Just go to ttgoffer.com to claim yours before the price jumps to $950. What I'll do actually right now, I'm done with the analysis part. We covered all the earnings. We talked about Meta. You know my game plan for Meta. We're up there at that resistance level at 235. We recapped the hold on. We recapped the trades of the day today. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm done with the educational stuff. I'm done with the analysis. If you guys are not interested in the membership at all, you can sign off the platform now. Subscribe to the channel, though. Smash the like button. Turn on your notifications before you guys do go. And then what I'll do now is I'll show you the actual platform so you can see what you're going to get for the $900. If you sign up for the trial tonight, I want to just be clear about this because we do have a trial membership. If you sign up for the trial tonight, you're not going to be able to get the price. Okay? You're not going to be able to get the $900 price point. All right, if you guys join the trial. Okay, if you join the trial, by the end of the trial, you're going to pay at least $1,400 for you guys to join if you go through the trial membership first. All right. Now, you're more than welcome to the trial membership, but I'm giving this discount here for people that are on the live stream right now that are ready to join our community while open enrollment is still in effect. All right. So 7 spots remain for the $900 price point. Let me show you the platform, guys, because you get access to all of our stuff, right? All of our courses, all of our tools. Let me show you guys. We're obviously going to get our chat room. All right, the chat room is where the moderators and I share our screen with you. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're providing commentary all day. We're with you from pre-market through to the close. We're not gone after an hour and you'll have to fend for yourself. You get to use our mobile app. Our mobile app will let you guys see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. This way, you know exactly what we are doing and can follow along, even if you're not in front of your computer. You'll also get, we'll also be getting with that 2 small private study groups to speed up your learning curve, get you started on the right foot. You get Benzinga Pro's newsfeed. I mentioned that earlier. I'll show you what that looks like. And that newsfeed will give you guys up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. Okay, directly inside of our chat. You also get congressional trading data so you can track the trades being made by members of Congress. You get Trading Views premium charting software. So that's going to help you guys. You'll be able to use the most commonly used charting software by active traders. That's included with your membership. That saves you like $600 a year. The Trade Idea scanner that streams on our platform every day. So you guys know what are the hottest stocks you should be focusing on. ETNA's simulator lets you trade stocks, options, and crypto and futures with fake money, but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, a trading journal that tracks your trading and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. Luis Garcia, my man, I'm going to help Mike out here. I did the trial. The next day, I was doing the full membership after 1 day. Amen to that, Luis. Listen, when you know, you know. You know, when you know, you know. All right? When you know, you know. So it doesn't take much. It doesn't take long for you to be inside of our community to realize that it's the place that you want to be and it's the place that can help you reach your goals. You also get a social sentiment scanner that that allows you to see what stocks are being talked about most on social media. We give you analyst ratings, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular stock. The watch list every morning, you know what stocks we're focused on and the game plan of how we plan on trading them, where we're buying, where we're shorting. And then you get the courses, right? The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational training program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got all of it when you join for the $900. There's only 7 spots left for $900. Tomorrow it's going to be $950. Save yourself the $50. On top of the courses, we have a video library that's got about 600 hours of workshops. These are workshops that we've conducted with members covering a variety of different topics. And then once you guys become full-time members, you can actually attend these workshops live. Now, guys, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you do join, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group, and are unable to make $900 back at least once during your membership, I'll give you double your money. I'll give you back $1,800. I can do that because we've only had to give it to roughly 2.51% of our members. 78% renew their membership, and we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. That's why I can offer you double your money back. It's as simple as that. If you have questions, okay, send us a text message. Also, if you are a previous trial, or previous member, and you want to join, you have to send us a text message because we must whitelist your email. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. It is 786-505-4049. Text that number, and we will get you guys situated. Or if you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason or in general, just text that number and we'll help answer any questions that you guys have and we'll get you situated. All right. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations, everyone that hit on Sunrun and Roblox today. Absolute monsters. Huge day. We're going to look to do it again tomorrow. We've had triple-digit gains every day this week. Let's see if we can keep that up and get another one tomorrow. Let's see if we can keep that streak going. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I will see you all in chat tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.